I've been here before, but I shouldn't remember this place.
It began with one sentence, trembling and almost whispered. I've been here before, but I shouldn't remember this place. How can someone recall moments from a life they never lived? And what happens when those memories begin to prove themselves true? In the winter of 1993, in a quiet town near Edinburgh, Scotland, a 34-year-old teacher named Claire Matthews walked into St. Mary's Hospital. She said she couldn't sleep. For weeks, she had been waking up screaming, trapped in dreams that didn't feel like dreams at all. She said they were memories. She described another house, another name, and a death that wasn't hers. Every night, she saw the same scene. A narrow alley behind a red brick bakery, rain dripping from an iron gutter, a woman's hand clutching a broken silver locket. The smell of smoke and burned sugar filled the air. Dr. Michael Rowe, the hospital psychiatrist, thought it was exhaustion or dissociation. Claire was intelligent, articulate, and frightened by her own mind. During the first session, he asked her to describe what she saw when she closed her eyes. She spoke without hesitation. Street names, shop signs, even the sound of a church bell striking 4 times. Rowe wrote everything down. Later that night, he checked public archives. To his surprise, there had been a bakery on the street she named. It had burned down in 1957. A young woman, Evelyn Harper, died inside. At first, Claire's husband, Daniel, thought the coincidence was absurd. But week after week, she remembered more. She knew that Evelyn's father had been a clockmaker who built delicate brass instruments. She described the layout of his shop perfectly, even down to the small window above the workbench that caught the morning light. When Rowe compared her words to a photograph found in a 1956 newspaper article, every detail matched. Then came the moment that changed everything.
She didn't die in the fire. Someone locked the door.
During one late session, Claire's breathing grew shallow. She whispered, "She didn't die in the fire. Someone locked the door." Rowe handed her a pencil. "Show me." She drew a crude sketch of the bakery's floor plan, a storefront, a back corridor, and a hidden cellar no one had ever mentioned. Weeks later, he brought the drawing to the Edinburgh City Archives. The official blueprints of the building, yellowed and brittle, showed the exact same cellar, bricked up after the fire. No record existed of anyone entering it again. Rowe requested permission to inspect the site. The ruins had long been fenced off, but police granted access for psychological research. Under layers of ash and warped beams, they found a rusted lock on a door forced from the outside. Inside lay fragments of a woman's shoe, melted glass, and the tarnished remains of a silver locket. That discovery reached the local press. The Edinburgh Chronicle, February 7, 1994. Psychiatrist aids police in revisiting 1957 fire mystery. The article never mentioned Claire's name, but the nurses at St. Mary's Hospital recognized the details. Whispered rumors spread, the patient who dreamed of another woman's death. After the article, Claire's nightmares worsened. She began talking in her sleep, using words she didn't know, an accent she'd never used. She begged him to open the door, she murmured. He said she ruined everything. Daniel recorded the voice and played it for Rowe. The pitch and rhythm were different from Claire's waking voice. A linguistic specialist later noted traces of a mid-century Scottish dialect typical of the Leith district, Evelyn Harper's neighborhood. Rowe contacted Evelyn's only surviving relative, an 82-year-old cousin named Thomas Gray, living in Glasgow. When he met Claire, he froze. "You look just like her," he said, "like Evelyn used to, before the fire." Gray revealed that Evelyn had been engaged to a man named Robert Hale. Hale vanished days after the fire. Some claimed he fled to Canada. Others whispered he set the blaze himself to conceal a crime. Police files marked him missing, presumed dead.
Not mine.
Echoes. The number. He's still in there. Her eyes. Doctor.
Claire's therapy notes grew darker. She said she felt Evelyn's memories replacing her own. She forgot her students' names, but remembered the price of bread in 1957. She signed her school forms Evelyn H. Rowe warned Daniel that continued exposure might deepen the delusion, yet stopping sessions made her worse. One evening, a hospital security camera captured Claire standing motionless in the corridor, staring at the wall clock. She whispered, "He's still in there." The guard who reviewed the tape later said the hands of the clock stopped for almost 30 seconds, though maintenance found no malfunction. In April 1994, Claire disappeared. Daniel woke to find the window open and footprints in the frost leading toward the old bakery. Police found her at dawn, barefoot among the ruins, whispering, "I'm home." After that night, she never woke again. Claire fell into a coma that lasted 6 months. When she finally opened her eyes, she didn't recognize her husband or her doctor. When asked her name, she said, "Evelyn Harper." Her handwriting, speech, and even minor phobias matched Evelyn's historical records. Rowe documented everything for the University of Edinburgh's Department of Psychiatry. They classified it as Case 94-2, Spontaneous Identity Displacement. Newspapers caught wind of it again. The Scots Daily, December 1994. Sleeping teacher wakes as woman dead for 37 years. The story fueled television talk shows in paranormal circles, but Rowe refused interviews. He spent his nights reviewing medical data, looking for any rational cause, trauma, psychosis, shared delusion. Nothing fit.
I can't feel her anymore.
If memory can cross death, what else is waiting to cross next?
Then in September 1995, construction workers excavating near the bakery uncovered a human skeleton beneath the foundation. A corroded ring on the hand bore the initials RH. Dental records confirmed it. Robert Hale. Cause of death, blunt force trauma to the skull. Estimated time of death, the same night as the fire. Inside his coat pocket was a torn photograph of Evelyn holding a silver locket. After the discovery, Claire's condition changed. She grew calmer, as if a storm had passed. In her final recorded session, she looked straight into the camera and said, "She's gone now. I can't feel her anymore." A week later, Claire Matthews died peacefully in her sleep. No brain damage, no illness, only stillness. Dr. Rowe retired the following year. He granted one final interview to a journalist named Peter Lang for The Observer in 2001. Lang described him as tired, wary, and haunted by a single thought. "If memory can cross death, what else can?" he said quietly.